Our next two presenters are colleagues of mine from the STAGE project, Gokce and Maria, and they're going to give a little bit of an insight into one of the tools that we're developing within the STAGE project. Thank you.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for the invitation, and then thank you to the previous speaker that have facilitated our task to introduce the usefulness of the other side. Okay. Introduce our platform, our integrative digital platform for running a person-centered application for clinical aging, for clinicians and aging citizens. So we will not go back to present the reason why digital health is going well and while all of us keep a phone in the pocket, but what we will go to present is how to use this phone in an integrated way at the end. Here, our focus is to manage health aging and multimorbidity. So we focus mainly on two actions with the citizen. One is almost continuous monitoring of lifestyle, of life events. And on the other side, there is the possibility to run personalized intervention. So the idea is to close a loop, to have a starting point from clinical record, from lifestyle, to design an initial intervention plan that may be cognitive, that may be physical, that may be behavioral. Then start this coaching, TS coaching, and monitor it in such a way to be able to change and adapt it to the different stage of the life and of the intervention. This is quite important because all of us know that intervention is not only the intervention per se, but also life is an intervention. If you think of a grandfather playing with children, is an intervention, also is not a coded one. And we are able to intercept it by means of the monitoring part of our system. Okay, so I will start from the monitoring part. Monitoring is always an intriguing topic when we develop this kind of things because it's very difficult still today to have a good engagement of people. Because monitoring sometimes seems something invasive, seems something too strong. But it's important to manage intervention and other things. So monitoring will be run all along the period of intervention, at the end in the final system. And we will go to propose a simple activity in a specific day by notification by a calendar to be run. These activities are obtained from standardized questionnaires, standardized tests, in such a way to make easier also the work on the clinical part, if you like. Because now we have the possibility to monitor behavior also by means of the embedded sensor in the phone. But it's important to keep a link with the previous way of managing things. And everything that we are working on is done in co-creation and is fully GDPR compliant by design. So it's an easy environment. This part is the one of a scheduled test. So if you like, it's a passive one from the point of view of the citizen because it will be asked to fill a questionnaire. But as you know, life is also event. We cannot plan, we cannot put in a standardized questionnaire. So in the monitoring app, we have also the possibility to fill a diary that help to intercept life events. It helps to intercept fastly changing aspects like mood. And everything we have developed is based on the concept to avoid to be too invasive. So the citizen will be asked just to fill in a few things a day or to enter the application when they like. Behind the monitoring app, there is another story.
Yeah, I'll be continuing with the details of the integrated platform. Maria has already introduced you the data collection platform from the patients. For healthcare professionals, we're also developing decision support services to present them the risks of multimorbidities for their patients. And as an input to this, first of all, we need data from patients, as Maria has explained, but we also do need information from electronic healthcare records of the patients. So one of the important features of our integrated platform is this integration. And the decision support services are based on the machine learning models that are developed for predicting the multimorbidity risks. And once we enable the physician to see the multimorbidity risks of the patients, we also do enable to create an intervention plan for modifiable health risk factors. And this high-level intervention plan is shared with another platform, which is responsible for delivering the intervention. So we have two mobile apps for the citizens, patients, one for collecting data, the other one is helping them to, empowering them to follow their intervention plan for changing their modifiable risk factors. So in designing our integrated platform, we were quite careful about complying to EHTS, the principles introduced by EHTS. First of all those three components that are available in the architecture do communicate with international health IT standards, HL7 FHIR in particular. And as we all know that the EHTS enables citizens to access their electronic healthcare records and to share this EHR with any trusted healthcare professional. So being aware of this factor, in Stage project, we have designed our architecture to process the medical summary of the patient in European Electronic Record Exchange format. And our decision support services already can process European patient summaries and do retrieve some of the information already available from the EHR as a starting point. What do we want to predict? Silvan already mentioned that we aim to achieve a life course approach. So we are trying to predict multimorbidity risks across the lifespan, including different periods of life, including childhood, adulthood, and older adulthood. And our colleagues from University of Barcelona are building machine learning models, training AI models on top of UK Biobank, but they will be validating it with the data coming from an FBC cohort from Finland. And those AI models aim to predict the probabilities of individual diseases as well as probabilities of multimorbidities. And we also do want to predict the trajectories of those diseases along the lifespan. We are wrapping all those machine learning models as personalized clinical decision support services that are implemented as smart apps. So it will be possible for us to integrate those smart apps to electronic healthcare records while conforming to two important standards. One of them is Smart on FHIR, the other one is CDS-HUX. And in this way, the healthcare professionals will get access to those smart apps through their EHRs and then access multimodal data of the patient, and we'll see several multimorbidity risks. And as I mentioned, the next step is to create a personalized intervention plan, which will be delivered to another app, the health coaching app. Our health coaching app is coming from Denmark, Liva, which is already an existing application, which is currently being used in UK and Denmark. And the recommendations coming from the healthcare professional will be examined via a health coach and a patient. They will sit together, they will examine the recommended actions for changing modifiable risk factors, but in the end, they will create a personalized intervention plan. Via online meetings, first of all weekly and then bi-weekly, they will be monitoring this intervention plan. Liva app already has a lot of features to provide recommendations, suggestions, reminders to the patient to empower them to follow their intervention plan, and it also provides educational materials. So what are the benefits, potential benefits for the end users? As I mentioned, our aim is to empower the citizens to manage lifestyle changes easily, so that they can be supported to address the modifiable health risk factors. And this LIVA app has been previously piloted in different projects, and as presented in the slide, it has already shown considerable advantage in changing the modifiable risk factors such as weight reduction and also managing HbA1c and also reducing the systolic blood pressure. We do hope to achieve a similar effect in stage pilots as well. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you both, Maria and Gokce.